Hey guys, what is up? It is Andrew from Thunderworld Interactive, and welcome back to another live stream. We're doing the same thing we did yesterday. We're going to be working on the interior update from J-Dale, and I did a couple things off camera, not much. I just added lights essentially. Um, I added a few lanterns, and then I also changed the light intensity and the actuation radius of these lights so that they will better they will light up the environment better when there is issues with, anything really that involves nighttime and rain because of that one error or issue that we had. And we just had a frame dip. Let me check something here. Well, we're using x-axis for rescale output. Alright, hold on a second. Do that a little bit, give us less CPU usage. Alright, we're gonna test out and see if this works. So let's just move ourselves not that one. In game. Maybe if in game works. Yeah, usually it seems that works. I'm gonna have to do it manually here for a second. There we go. Alright, we're gonna do the update later. Okay, there we go. Now everything should be working. So, one thing I actually found out, so we're actually gonna launch the Crewin the Wrath of Aethys on Steam, the Steam version, which is alpha or beta version 0011 hotfix 1 build. I believe it's 330 is what I have that build. So let's also lower. Actually, I put on my headphones. I just don't want any feedback coming through the mic. There we go. Alright, nothing should be going through the mic. I'll just lower it a little more here. So, you guys can't see it, but I currently have the Windows game bar open. And if we actually hit continue and go and skip the loading, head over to J-Dale, which the Black Hollow loading is a big issue that I'm going to have to work on at some point in time. But if we just go over here and take a whole lot of fall damage, even that rarely ever happens, we are currently sitting at, let's move up to 4K. So, I believe we're at 4K Ultra. Yeah, so 4K Ultra, we're currently sitting between 36 and 42 frames a second, and that's while I'm streaming. And obviously, it doesn't look good when we have it streaming, because we're currently like 30 frames a second, which, can I swap that out? Like, while I have to stop it for a second. But then if we actually head down to 1080p, you can actually see it jumps up to 83 and is usually around 110 when you're not streaming. So obviously this looks a lot better. So obviously streaming in 1080p will be fine for Crewin, but streaming in 4K is just something that's not possible yet. At least with the streaming settings that I have. But also, if you have a dedicated streaming PC, it would probably work a lot better. But I would say this is the version that I have not added lights here or the lamp posts or anything. I also added lamps here, which we'll see in a moment. But as you can see, this game is super playable, even at 1080 Ultra, which is really good, because honestly, most people are still gaming at 1080 or even 1440, which 3456 by 1944 is the weird one that we're looking at here, which obviously then bogs down the streaming settings. And we also have 960 by 540, which actually does not look bad on stream, but it looks bad on here, but we're currently getting 80. So even between that and 1080p is not the worst thing in the world. But at least my 1080p Ultra is 60 FPS, which is really good. And if we only like bog down, let's take shadow resolutions from 2K to 512, or we have doesn't help a lot. So obviously like, shadow resolutions don't help a lot, but obviously we can change it back to 2K, which obviously works. So obviously the game is very playable, and here's the darkness that we're talking about. So this is like a foggy rain situation here, which obviously it's not like Earth, so the atmosphere is different, but that is how that is all programmed, and we will turn off the game mode and everything and head back into this version of Crewin ourselves and press play. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to bog it down to 1080p. That's probably the best way we're going to be able to do it. So, and I'll full screen it, make it a little better. So obviously this is 1080p. We can disable VSync. Not that VSync really does anything, because we're not even hitting 60 FPS. But these are the lampposts that I was talking about. These are the ones that were in Black Hollow that we got rid of because we thought lighting was the issue with performance, but it's not. So because we have all of these lights and we're still sitting at 50 FPS while streaming, and it's usually again around 90 when we're not streaming, which it is lower than Steam just because of the fact that the engine uses up a lot of resources. But obviously we can come inside and we still have to add lighting inside, and there's NPCs here. So let me just, whoa, that was something. There we go. So one of the fun things is just being able to like jump over their ragdolls and get blasted into space. I actually okay, there was. I'd say, can we not get out of this house? That was a little scary, but I don't know where half the NPCs are. They kind of just wander, or they're up on a freaking ceiling or whatnot. They have a lot of radius when it comes to how far they can walk, which we are going to limit. So yeah, there's two more over here. I don't think there's anyone over here. There's also this little house right here that I think I'm just going to get rid of. There's not really a point to it. And then there's this. We're going to have like a couple skeletons or something up here. I'm not really sure. But there's going to be a story behind that house. There's going to be a whole quest around it too. But I also got rid of it so that these don't disappear anymore. Just these. So, and that just made... It was kind of like a quality of life thing that I kind of just didn't like. But I was coming here. I definitely forgot we added this into that hotfix update, which is okay. I mean, I don't know why that does that. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. It's literally the exact same things. I don't know why that's doing it, but the other one's not. But either way, we're gonna work on getting these final two building, or at least this one. This one has nothing in it. Yeah, we're gonna work on getting that building set up, and then we'll work on getting that one over there. Oh, I just hit my pop filter. And then probably also start setting up this blacksmith, and we're gonna get a blacksmith in here. I'm not really sure how it's gonna work yet. Also make sure we get the doors and stuff. Get doors everywhere that we need them. And we're just gonna start, and we also gotta fix a collision for this house. So we're gonna start out with that, actually. We're gonna start out with this house. That's a lot of... So these mean nothing. It's just that, like, when we kill an enemy, it's still trying to get stuff, which is fine. And also, and these are just for if guards are calling. Or if there's guards, they'll attack you if you hit a player, which we also have not gotten to yet. So let's go to this house. Let's head over and click on collision. So it's already use complex collision. as simple. So why is it hard for me to walk on it? I'm not entirely sure, but let's go grab those doors and let's just start dooring this up. I think I had to make this like 0.8 by 0.8. I think it was like this. That's not what I wanted. I wanted 0.9, not 9.0. There we go. There can be a little bit of light coming in underneath. It's kind of like an outhouse door. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, anyway, let's hit a door right here as well. Um, actually, is there a door inside this? Yeah, so let's make this door, this one. And now we will bring it this way. We're gonna see how this plays. I don't know. We're gonna have to edit the, Okay, that works. Not exactly how I imagined it working, but I mean, if it works, it works. So let's get this in line with the door hinge, which that looks better now. And now we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna revert the scale, and we're just gonna put in that. We'll bring it up enough, and then we will just grab the whole entire thing, and we'll put it in this way. And then that way, it'll just work. And now we're going to lift it up and move this way, and it's actually still... Let's, okay, yeah, let's, do a 0.8, 0.9, so 1.9. There we go. Now it's almost exactly on there, just fine, just like that. There we go. So, now we have 2 doors, and then I don't think we need another door. We do not. What we do need to do is make sure that we have firewood and stuff in here. I don't know if we already have firewood. And put, you know, like some firewood right there, and then the same thing right here. And then another thing we have to work on out here is just making sure we have all of the blacksmith materials. So we have to get, obviously a wine stone, which I'm not really sure where to put the wine stone. I guess we can just put the wine stone right there for now. And then make sure it's turned around, like, actually no, I think it is supposed to be like this. I'm pretty sure you sit on that and you grind it this way, so it's a standing up limestone. Next up, we need a bellows. I guess, and then this is a furnace. We don't need this. Let's get an anvil and place it right here. Have it like that. And then we're gonna have right here a bucket. Inside here, we're gonna have a fencing and a a fencing, a barrel, a toolbox, and I'm gonna make sure that this toolbox is on it enough so that it doesn't clip. like so. And then let's get some tools hanging out of it. So let's get it like this. So kind of like that. Let's actually simulate physics on it. And we're gonna have a mass of 1 kilogram, right? Hey Siri, what is 1 kilogram to pounds?
1 kilogram is 2.
That's 2.2 pounds. So I'm guessing 2 is 4.4. So we're just gonna say that's a 4-pound hammer. It's wood. It's alright. And then there's a sword right here. We're gonna lean this sword up. This is gonna be like one of the few items that you can't pick up, I'm guessing, for now. At some point I might replace it, just so that you can pick it up. We'll also have a shield on the floor too. And then I'll make sure we get firewood. Like so. And we're gonna get a ladder. We're gonna use this ladder. We're gonna use that. And then we're gonna have it up against it so you can like kinda get on the roof. We'll move it so that we can get a little more safer. And now we need to find fire. We have this. Now we have to go here and look for a fire particle system. Okay, that's not the right one. Maybe this? That's not gonna be it. Do I have any assets in my library that has to do with like fire? Yes, please. I have no projects. I'm gonna have to create a 4.27 project and then add the fireworks into that. So we can just close this and minimize this for a moment. Let me see what else we have fire-wise. What I'm gonna do is a separate tab here. Type in fire. Do a blank project, blank. It can be in the right place. Yeah. Create. And we'll add it to project as it's downloading and everything. I guess there's hardware drivers for Oculus, so I guess I'll do that. So that doesn't do that. You know, I swear I already have that in that though, but alright. So let's do over and just do a quick little migrate of everything. And then go with the 4.27 in content. And then just paste her there. And then we can close this. Continue. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. And then back over into Unreal. There we go. Now we have a lot more fire. So now we can just remove the filter. And I believe it was like an MXVFS Vol 2 or something like that. I don't even see it. Here you go. M5. Okay, there you go. Particles. Fire. Now it has to compile shaders. Okay, I like that. Um, let's see what Fire 09. Let's see what it looks like here. A wee bit too big. Let's look at 12. Oh, how big is this? Ooh, excuse me. Let's look at 10. That's the only thing. So what do we make this? Okay, so these are all getting like way too big. Okay, zero looks good. And so does 1. What about 2? 2 is a little better. So let's put 2 in. Do we have any like fire? Why am I not hearing anything? Oh, there we go. So there's no fire crackling noise. I don't have any fire crackling. Yeah, let's look up media. No, sound. Sound. I want to do a sound wave. So we're gonna create a queue of this. Oh wait. Uh, we're gonna do volume multiplier 1, and then we're gonna have override actuation. And we're gonna have the inner radius be the fall off distance be 1500. The inner radius be 750. And I want to come over here and see how everything looks and sounds in game. And obviously, if it's gonna be in 1080p, it's not gonna look as good. And man, gotta fix that stuff. Let's see how loud you can hear it. You can kind of hear it over here. Which is cool. And obviously you can come in here and see all of the stuff. You can obviously go inside. So here, let's boost it up to 4K real quick. I know it's gonna be bad for you guys, but I just want to see how it looks. Alright, it does not look bad at all. Not in the slightest, actually. So yeah, I'll bring this back down to 1080p just so it's better for you guys. Oh yeah, another thing I changed. Time of day is now 48 minutes for a full in-game day. So 48 real-world minutes for an in-game day is how long this is now compared to, I think it was like 15. So every in-game minute is 2 seconds in real time, which, I don't know. Obviously, it'll make it so that the chances of you having the darkness, pitch black, is a lot later, and although it could end up being a lot longer at that point in time too. But oh hey, look at that. There's someone in here. We can say hi to them, but I have no idea where their talk icon is, and it's. Huh. It's not there. So that's interesting. That might be a bug I have to look into at some point. But yeah, everything is good. So let's get rid of this and let's get to work on that. We can enter game mode, get rid of that. That just looks real nice. We just need, you know, furnish the inside, find ourselves a blacksmith, which I guess we have one. I guess we can reuse the model from Veplor. This guy. Yeah, let's give him an idle animation. And then let's put him right here for now. Actually, no. Oh, yeah. Well, let's do this for now. We're gonna set him right here. So now at least there's a blacksmith here. He doesn't do anything, but at least now there's something here and you can actually, like, see something. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this. Whew. Alright. I obviously don't even have Chrome open, so let's close this, close that. Open up Restream so I can see the stream dashboard here. Alright, I can see chat messages as well. If anyone has any questions or comments or anything, I am feel free to post them and I will answer them as I see them. But we're now going to work on this last house right here. And I need to make myself go a little slower. Like so. Alright, so first of all, we're going to add a lantern inside so that there's some light. Make sure it looks like it's inside correctly. For the most part, it is. Next, we're going to go get a rug. We're gonna get the rug right there. We're gonna turn it so the dragon logo is facing when you walk inside, and then we'll do this. So both edges are barely clipping. Right here, we're gonna add a bed. That is a bed from the inn. So where's the bed that we use from the blacksmith? So there we have this bed right here, which I will move and make sure it is actually in here correctly. Just like so. And we're actually going to show in folder view so that we could put the chair there as a nightstand. One of these tables here, and then we'll also add one of these high chairs right here, just so there's a little bit of a separate seating. And then go here and look for painting or image, no, picture. I found the pictures that I was looking for yesterday. So at least now you can have like a picture in here or something. It's a huge picture, but I mean at least it covers up a wall, kind of. I'll head back over here and add a wardrobe right here, and then another one right here. Like so, and then there'll be like a chest or something right here. Maybe. Or we'll add like a little table. Oh, let's put some like pickup items on it. Which we're doing the interiors first, and then we're moving on to pickup items and adding like stuff to like tables and stuff for you to pick up. So essentially we're gonna go town by town, which this interior is now finished. This one's not gonna have a interior because this is not gonna be a livable house, as we've already added some tools and stuff. We'll add some like firewood that's kind of like fallen over. Oh, come on, let me pick it up this way. There we go. And then we can add a sword upside down, but it's sticking up through the little crevice that is in between here. And we're gonna have to move it ever so slightly for it to work. Just like that. Now you can see, if we actually come underneath here, it's down like this, and we can actually make it lower to make it actually go into the ground, like so. I mean, I guess it's not quite hitting the ground, but it's super darn close. Make it kind of cool looking, putting that in there, and then we'll have a shield right, whoa, here. Try to think what else. We can add a fallen torch right here. And then we're actually gonna flip this over. We're gonna have it be a flipped over table. And then we'll also add pick up the whole of you. Lootable skeleton here. And then another thing, actually, now that I think about it, that I gotta fix here. When I added that hotfix, I realized that I accidentally messed up the landscape over here. So I'm gonna quickly go and as soon as it actually loads, flatten this, or reflatten this. Trying to make sure it just looks okay, landscape-wise, which looks like it's good. I realize we just lost FPS here. Hold on, load back up, please. All right, there we go. We're a little bit better off here. Trying to think. Turn that, make that a little better. Anything I can do stream-wise to make this a little better? Do that. Yeah, that's really all I can do for the moment. Just make CPU a little slower. I don't think anything's worse. Maybe I should make it a little faster. There we go. All right, there we go. Not Black Hollow. J-Dale has one place left to do. So let's add door. Rusty old door here. To this house. And we're just gonna delete that house right there. Add 2 more doors. There we go. And now we can add this the way we want it, which we can add a bed. And a little nightstand right here. And we can obviously copy it over. Like so. And each side can have its own like wardrobe and a open barrel. And then this side is going to have a closed barrel and a wardrobe, so it doesn't look exactly the same. And then we're going to have one of these tables with only 2 chairs. Inside of this, we'll have one lamp right here. And then let me just type in rug. We'll get a circular rug and add one under the table like so. And then move it so that the dragon is facing this way. And then we're going to add here, where is it? Right here. A wardrobe, some firewood on the floor here. And then we're going to add a candle wick here that's going to have a point light on top of it, somewhat. And then we're going to have a temperature of 3400. Make it a little bit better. And then we're also going to do fire. And we're going to do a candlestick fire. If I can find... say torch. Oh, I find it better this way. Okay, that's a little. Here. There we go. That looks nice. Now these are gonna need a candle. Do these have lights and stuff on it already? It does? Okay. So we're gonna add a candlestick here. We're also gonna add a candlestick here. It'll count as the lights here. So that way, this whole entire house is lit up. We're gonna replace these two with an actual candlestick, two of them. And we're gonna head over here and do the same thing. But we're gonna add two different ones. So this will have this one, and this will have this one. And then over here, we're gonna add two of them. Right there. One right there. And one right here. Is that too much? Maybe. And we'll also have a slumped one under the table right here. And I didn't add one right here. So we're gonna remove that, put this. And obviously I'll have to rebuild lighting at some point after the stream, because that's gonna take probably an hour with how much lighting we just added. But definitely not realize how many issues with the stream it is. So yeah, let me quickly try something. Maybe we'll be right back.